Hey, Steve Basic Architect. Yeah, we're out at our Six Pines over Texas. Yeah, look at this beautiful dormers have been cut in on the front elevation. They weren't there the last time we did the walk. We're gonna do a little walk around the outside. Take a walk over here on the side and see those dormers. So one of the issues we had is this is a trussed roof system. So the top plate is about there, and then these have a little vertical leg, probably about 30 inches, and that's what we're cutting into. So we had to build those windows such that they sat in front of the truss. So you can see on the bottom there, we ended up building those dormers out. Let me see if I can't. Sorry, there's a giant wood pile over here, and I don't really want to twist an ankle. But you can see there, it's built out about 4.5 inches, as well as they're off of the deck. So that gives us that kind of desired look, but it also allows them to be pronounced in front there. So the siding will butt up to it and they'll be all trimmed out. And yes, we have some black lined material on the inside. That's why you can't see into the attic there. So we'll come back around, but I'm just gonna take a walk around. Like I said, all of the windows, if you remember the last video we shot here, we were installing the windows. We'll wait till we get around the corner and then we'll stop at one and we'll check out some of the exterior air sealing and the detail there. So it's going down the side here. And for those of you that maybe didn't watch or don't remember, it's Zip R6 on the wall here. All of our trim there. It's all hardy. And you can see here, you can see, if you didn't see the earlier videos, go check it out. But I always do what's called a rip sill. So you can see that, and you can see windows are taped on 3 sides. So that taping, while it does deter air movement, I know what you're going to tell me. You're going to say, hey, well, air can get in here. Yeah, that's really not an air barrier tape. It's more of, that's our flashing system there. But we use that tape because this tape is highly permeable. So if any water did get in the system or got stuck up here for some reason because of some expanding foam or whatever the case is, this tape can literally breathe moisture. So it's permeable. So that's to our benefit there. And yeah, you can see the rip sill through the stretch tape there. So, the rip sill is so that I have something that we can now attach the sill to. We can now, we got something solid there. It's a really challenging location to do well when you don't have something to nail to. These are much easier windows because these are up at my height. So you can see the stretch tape there, made that beautiful pan flashing, and you can see the rip sill behind it that's in the plane with this, but our flashing goes over that. We'll have a rain screen in here and then our siding. So any moisture or water accumulation that's up here that rolls over this edge is simply going to roll down the back of our rain screen and then ultimately drip down to the ground. So yes, these are Schuco windows. These are a UPVC in white. They're all heavily protected with that exterior protection. They're sourced, if you care, my good friends at European Architectural Supply. So these windows were likely made in Slovakia, and they were then boated to Boston and then trucked down. Actually, these might have been boated to Houston. So we have the porch on. We're working out some details here because we're going to move to a roller shade screen device now. So we have to set up the columns for that. Notice the little bump out there. We have a little fireplace and we have some pretty cool details. So what's going to happen on the sides, but look at that monster. Yeah, you're looking at 4 panels, 5 foot. It's a 20-foot door quad that goes to the living room in the inside there. Just an absolutely gorgeous lift and slide door. You know, it's a pretty thick system. You can see here, we're probably on the order of about 7.5 inches. And, you know, the operation of these things. I mean, that's a, I don't know, 400-pound door easily. And I'm moving it, you know, with a finger. So the engineering of that hardware is impeccable. And then over here we have a hinge door that's combined with just a large fixed panel. This whole area here is going to be an outdoor kitchen, and where I'm standing is going to be obviously the sitting area. But you can see we have plumbing and some electrical conduits, and so we're all set up for that. And then you can see back there is that bump out for the fireplace. So we'll have that arrangement happening there. And then out here, someday will be a pool and a deck and all that good stuff. But yeah, just a beautiful door, beautiful outdoor space. And then going around, you can see the larger pipes there. Those are to catch downspouts below grade. Little clean out there. The temporary working sink out here. Little alcove, and remember we have the door here that leads into the garage, but literally right behind that wall we have a small powder room in the garage that the homeowner wanted. Part of the garage is his shop. We have this retaining wall that is in, and we have a little retention pond there. We might have talked about that last time, but the pretty cool thing about this retaining wall is they have these drilled holes so you can put the posts to any type of fencing and grout it in. Oh, we have this. Let's show you this. This is actually very, very cool. So this is Aquor, and it's basically, it's a hose bib, but notice it's got hot and cold. So it's a hose bib / mixing valve. So we're gonna have an outdoor shower here, and we chose to use that. But yeah, the name, you can see it right there, Aquor, A-Q-U-O-R. Great people to deal with. Go check it out. And they have some really cool stuff, really good hose bibs. We use their hose bibs on almost every project. So, and then we come around to the garage side where we have the driveway here, and if I spin around you can see all the water naturally comes down, and right now it's trying to get there, but once it's paved we have that little drop scupper that'll drop water down to there, and then eventually the water will go there, get held in that retention pond, and there is an overflow in that corner. So if we fill that up, then the overflow becomes municipal water. But over here we also added some dormers. So these are very similar to the detailing of the front dormers, except these are literally on the roof. So, and then we have, you know, the 3 bays there. We have the person door and then another bay there. So the shop is pretty much that area. When we shoot a video where we walk around the inside, we can talk about that a little bit more in detail. Here is the standard Aquor faucet. So it has a proprietary hookup. But man, these are sweet. All stainless steel. Absolutely gorgeous. Self-flashing. We'll tape that up. Get that all flashed properly. But go check them out. Aqua is pretty amazing stuff. And then we're coming back around in front of the house. So hopefully you enjoyed that little progress tour. It's actually a pretty nice shot of the front entry right there. So we stop here and let's jump inside, and we'll shoot a couple videos in there. I'll probably split it. It's a sizable house. It's a teeter over 4K, so we'll do half. We'll do the public spaces, and then we'll walk around the bedrooms, and we'll talk about that stuff. So anyways, you know the deal. I'm Steve Baczek, Architect. Yeah, this is our Six Pines project in Texas. Until next time, long live our buildings.